Hi, RUSD teachers. This is Julia Christian from Ramona High School, and we are going to look at grading your content in Edpuzzle today. So I'm going to escape out of here. I do have a playlist here. This is the link to it of some longer YouTube videos on how to use Edpuzzle if you're interested. Okay, so jumping right in, going to Edpuzzle. I'm going to go ahead and go to my gradebook. And just like in Google Classroom and Aries, you have a drop-down list of your classes. And you can see that I've already graded Damien's here. It has no due date, which is why it's showing in the gradebook. Anything with a due date that you've assigned will not show here until that due date is over. So if this gradebook were full and I wanted to export the gradebook, I could do that by clicking here, but this is only going to give you a file of comma-separated values. So it doesn't really go right into Aries or anything. That's a little more advanced. We're not going to have time to cover that today. So going into Damien's, you can see that his grade is 67 out of 100. And you just come down here, and I can even change his grade right now. If I change my mind, I know I made a mistake. Oh, I want to give him credit for this. I can just change that to 100. And when you come up here, it's immediately reflected. So here, unfortunately, you can't change the point value in here. So I did put a comment on this question that Damien did not answer the question. I could have included the fact that he can take it again. But so that is essentially the grading practice from the grade book. It looks mostly similar. If you go to My Classes, and then you can look at your assignments. I'm going to look at this Google Slides assignment and click on it. I can still grade from here. Okay, even though this is not due yet. So you can see that I've already graded these two. If a student does want to retake one, this is how you would reset the progress. But again, if they reset the progress, it will not remember their old score. So, okay. So here he's got 50 out of 100. And the only difference in this one, and I'm sad that I already graded it, because there's something up here, usually if you haven't graded it, that can say mark all ungraded as correct. So if you have a lot of open-ended questions and you just want to give them credit because they've answered it, then that's a handy button. I'm not sure why it's only available from this view of the screen and not in the grade book, but there you go. So now let's go back to my grade book and go look at the assignment. Here it is. On that assignment, it says update on Google Classroom. I'm not quite sure what this does, so we're going to find out. I'm clicking on that, and I want to wait till this finishes before I switch over to my Google Classroom, because otherwise I'll probably have to refresh it. And I hope my video doesn't run out of time. It's going to run out of time. Oh, it's posted. Let's see if we can see what it looks like. Okay, so you can see that it just updated the grades automatically in Google Classroom, in the Google Classroom gradebook. So that is super handy. All right. Thanks. Bye.